Hello the internet, welcome back to the Waifus. I am Sefhi, and as you can see by the title and the thumbnail, this is going to be my last sort of Convallaria video. Now, before you start typing a comment down below, right? If you came to the channel only for sort of Convallaria and you want to leave, I will not hold out a gun to your head, alright? It's completely fine. This is a YouTube channel, nothing else. If you like gacha games, if you enjoy other gachas as well, not only Convallaria, feel free to stay since we cover most gachas coming out in the industry. So that said, let's talk a little bit about my reasons as to why I'm leaving the game, what's going to happen with the website, and a little bit overall my experience with sort of Convallaria. And let's start first of all with probably what most people are interested in, which is going to be the website. Website is going nowhere, right? The website will still be updated. In fact, I need to add today the newest character, which is going to be the vampire that they are adding. It's not the vampire, but he looks like one. So website will still be updated. You will be able to still access the guides. The tier list will be updated since it's based on the Chinese one, etc. Right? Nothing changes in this regard. It will stay here. So for that, you don't have to worry. Now, when it comes to my content, the ones that's on the channel already stays here, but there will be no new content unless something that I really like or a character that I really love comes out. But even then, I don't think I'm coming back. So that's it. Let's talk about the reasons as to why I am not going to be no longer playing this game. And let's start with the biggest one that most people already know about this, and that's going to be resource acquisition of premium currency. Now, before you be like, Sefhi, you just got 60k gems as a content creator. Yes, as a content creator, I'm going to be getting more gems. The thing is, the first month, it was 60,000 because they gave triple rewards. But after that, it's going to be capped at 20k per month, even with the multis that you can get as a free-to-play, plus the monthly card, plus the battle pass, plus those 20k gems, if you can get to 20k. It's not enough to guarantee every character that they are putting out. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but you do not need to pull for every character. And absolutely no. You can be playing the game with just low rarity characters if that's what you like. But that's not what I like about gacha games. What I like about gacha games, and you'll know this, is good fan service or good art, like it's the case of sort of Convallaria. The art is unmatched. I really like this art style. And be able to collect most characters. Most, not all. I'm not saying you should be able to get everything for free. But every time someone tells you that, it's because they don't play enough gacha games. The gacha games that I play, I can collect most of the characters for free. That's it. And then the games are monetized, be it with the skins, with the battle passes, with extra stuff you can buy for dupes, with more gems, etc, 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 right? Nike is the case. It's a game that is pretty cheap to collect most characters. Trical is another game as well. Even Girls Online 2. Girls Online 2 is a game with a 0.6%, so which is a lot lower than this. And I've had more luck in that game collecting most characters than in this one. That also plays a huge part, but by the way, RNG. This is a gacha game. Some people will be lucky, some people will be unlucky, right? In my case, on my pulls, almost 600 pulls. Let's make it round before I go. Just one last multi before I go to make it round. In 600 pulls, I've gotten 16 characters. Now you can say, okay, that's not too bad, Sefhi, right? It's pretty decent. It's a little bit higher than advertised. So 600 pulls, 2.6% to almost 2.7%. It's pretty nice. It's a little bit higher than what the rates are supposed to be. So even though I haven't been the most unlucky one out there, it's just that I'm not feeling anymore the game like I did the first couple of weeks. After the honeymoon phase is over, this game becomes boring. So after you're done with the initial honeymoon phase, what you can do is when there is new events, for example, the Sun-Made Scales for the Spiral of Destinies, when there is new smaller events, like for example, the Voyager Conundrum for the guilds right now, or when there are things like that. The problem is, right now there is plenty of those events, yes, but they have rushed already more than 5 months of content in a month and a half. More than 5 months of content in less than 2 months compared to the Taiwanese and Chinese versions. The rewards, however, have been the same. There is no extra rewards in contrast to the Chinese version, alright? So you've gotten 5 months of content while getting the same rewards, which is insulting. It is insulting to me. And it's like, okay, the developer clearly just wants to rush the content, not give extra resources, put every single meta character that's coming out, skipping some of them that people were excited about, like August and Safiya, because they will put later another double banner or whatever bullshit they want to do, right? And then they are just rushing everything else. And it's like, I don't want to do that. Not only that, but if you play the Taiwanese version, you'll see that the game focuses around two things only long term, and that is PvP, which is pay to win, like it or not, and of course the Tower of Adversity, which is also pay to win because it's based on your ranking. Your rewards for Tower of Adversity are based on your rank. It's just like PvP, meaning yes, as a free to play, you may be able to get some decent rewards, but the best rewards are not for you, are for people who spend money only. And so it's like, okay, both game modes that are endgame or considered to be the endgame of Convallaria are based around how much money you're spending or if you have signature weapons or not. Now, some people will tell you, Sefhi, you can get signature weapons. You can get one chance per month. Alright, one chance per month at getting one random signature weapon when they come out. You cannot get the one you want or the one you need. So stop with the cap that trying to justify bad decisions for companies or how many bad decisions they're making and saying it's not that bad. You can love a game while understanding the downsides that it has. Nick has plenty of bad things, and I can talk about them on 3,000 videos. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy the game. I enjoy the game. It's just the bad things are not on a balance, enough for me to drop the game. In contrast, in Convallaria, the good things and the bad things are weighing a lot more. So for me, right now, future content is gonna be all pay to win because I can see that on the Taiwanese and the Chinese server already, and the current content itself is not that entertaining to me, or the events are not as good. So even though I love this gameplay and I love the game itself, right now it's just not worth my time considering how many gachas are coming and how many gachas in general I play because, well, this is my job. So even though I enjoy a lot this game, I'm gonna be dropping it. I'll probably just either delete the account or keep it there in case for the future when I come back. For those of you who are in the guild, do let me know who wants to be the leader, and I will I will probably make Arclamps the leader since he's still playing for a little bit more, and then he can do what he wants. All that said, thank you to everyone who watched my Convallaria content. I love you all. I appreciate your support. If you want to leave the channel, since most likely we're not covering this game anymore, that's completely fine. If you want to stay for other gacha games, you're more than welcome to stay in this degenerate community. All that said, thank you to my Petros for making this content possible. Love you all, bossos. Have a good day and see you in the next one.
役立たずは楽園から追放するのみ。ブランとノワールのショータイムです。天地万物を切るとはこういうことだ。